If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my Mr. Dun-dun-dun-dun? I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. Mr. Dun-dun-dun.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Marissa, and today I'm representing America. I'm representing America because I am going to be the American trying Canadian candy. If you saw my last video, my last vlog, you know that I actually went to Toronto, Canada for Thanksgiving. And while there, right before we left, I went to the store, got a whole bunch of candy that could fit on my carry-on bag, and I was out. So most of these are candy bars, but they're still candy, and I still can't wait to try them out. Some of them are a little different, but I'm going to rate them by stars. So 1 star, I hate them. 2 star, I don't like them. 3 star, they're okay. 4 star, I like. And 5 star, I love. So this is how I'm gonna rate them each time I eat them. I'm about to ruin my appetite. So the first chocolate is Arrow's Truffle. This is my Arrow's chocolate. So for the Arrows, I actually did do some research on my chocolate bars because some of them were questionable if they were actually Canadian. So I'm going to read them from my YouTube book, a couple of notes I wrote down just for them. So this is originally, the brand is from the UK. So this is Arrow's Canadian chocolate bar. It looks like it has bubbles underneath. Yeah, it's like a little bubbly if you can see it. The texture doesn't really change that much. Like, you see the bubbles, but you don't really, the texture is just the same. I guess it does melt faster. It just tastes like normal chocolate. I wouldn't say it's sweeter than our chocolate, but honestly, I wouldn't buy this again. It's good, but it's just nothing special about it. And I barely could taste the center. The center is supposed to be a vanilla, and I don't really taste the vanilla. So I'll give this a 3. It's okay. So next is Big Turk. It's a weird name. It's a Turkish delight, but for this Turkish delight, it actually is made from Nestle Canada. That's what it looks like. Oh gosh, it's really hard to break. Like, I can't even. I literally just got chocolate everywhere. So this is super weird. It has this red filling in it. It's unbelievably chewy, and the layer of chocolate is super thin, so mostly you have this red. So the center part kind of tastes like those little cough drops, you know, cough syrup you had when you were a kid. And it's in like a taffy form, so it's as thick and tough as like a taffy, but it tastes like cough syrup, and that's a thin layer of chocolate. I give this a 2. I don't like it. Next is the O. Henry. So this is why I did a little research on my candy bars, because my mom saw O. Henry and she's like, they sell that in the US. This is a 1920s bar that started in Chicago, and I don't really see it I don't see it at all anymore in the US personally. You might in your state, but I don't. So I was able to find this in Canada, and it's supposed to be popular in Canada. So it's supposed to be a crunchy peanut butter, chewy fudge, creamy caramel, covered in chocolate. It looks like a Babe Ruth to me with the chocolate. I don't really like Babe Ruth. So if you like peanut butter, like if you really like peanuts, you will love this, because the peanut is so powerful. It's like really overpowering, really. You barely taste the caramel, but the chocolate is there. And then you get to chew on, I guess that's the chewy fudge in the middle. I give this a 4 because it's really sweet and it's really good, but I couldn't eat this whole bar by myself. I really had to have a glass of milk by it. Next bar is gonna be the Coffee Crisp. They kind of look, at least from the picture, they kind of look like they're layered like a Kit Kat, like the different layers. This is a Canadian bar, so this is a Canadian bar that is coming to the US slowly. I can't even break it. That's like a lot of work. So the texture is Kit Kat, but it's like 4 Kit Kats on top of each other and you're just biting into it because it's much harder than a Kit Kat. You definitely taste the coffee, more of an aftertaste than anything, and the inside looks like this. I love Kit Kat. Kit Kats are my favorite, and the texture is similar and the chocolate is similar, but something about the coffee, and then it took so much to bite into. I think I get tired just trying to eat it. So I would give this a 3. I don't like it personally. Next, this one was really hard to find, like to look up. The Marvelous Creations. And Marvelous Creations is not Canadian, but the flavor is. Well, this flavor started in Canada. So it's the strawberry cookie sundae. And it's a cute little bar. Has the bars looking like this. Little pieces. It smells really good. It smells like strawberry. It's like strawberry yogurt. I give this a 3. No, I give this a 4. A 4, I promise, not a 3. I give this a 4 because the chocolate is super rich. It's super, super rich. It's super creamy. The reason it's not a 5 is because I don't really like it's like a dry fruit, really. It's like dry fruit bits in the center of the chocolate. So if you like strawberry chips, you would love this chocolate because it's really rich and it has like these chewy strawberry chips kind of inside the middle, and then it has this little marshmallow in the middle, maybe like Lucky Charms. So if you only like the marshmallow part of that, you would definitely like this chocolate. Next is Crunchy. This is actually a British bar. So if you look at American tasting British candies, most likely you'll see this bar, but it's supposed to be popular in Canada, and this is one of the bars I had. So since I bought it there, I just wanted to try it out for you guys. I heard this was an interesting bar. It's a nice one bar, it's no pieces. I really like this one. It's very different. So this is the inside of it. It's kind of like a mini beehive, honestly. It's kind of a crunchy. It's definitely crunchy in the middle, and it's nice and smooth on the outside. You can definitely taste the toffee. So the toffee is very strong, and I would give this a 5. I actually really like this crunchy. I really like the crunchy bar, I do. It's weird and it's different, but I really like it. Next is the Wonder Bar. So this is a Canadian bar in like the 1976. Yep. So this is 1976 creation in Canada. It's supposed to be peanut butter caramel experience. A dual experience. I don't know. It reminds me of a Snickers bar. It really does. It just has this weird crunch to it, and I don't know where the crunch is coming from. A lot of peanut butter. I definitely need water after this, but it's good. It's good in portion size. So if they made maybe the bits, I would definitely eat this more. But as a whole bar, I wouldn't, because this is overpowering sweet. It's a lot of peanut butter, but it's basically most of this is peanut butter. And then the rest of it is a small layer of caramel, small layer of chocolate, and then something is crunchy. But I'm not gonna, I think that's the peanut butter too. It's crunchy peanut butter. So I'll give this one a 4. I'll give this one a 4. So that's it for my candy. I'm very picky when it comes to candy, especially chocolate. I'm more of a white chocolate fan myself, honestly. But if you really like brown chocolate or you really like peanut butter, you would definitely like some of these choices. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Follow me on any social media down below. And that is it.
I still got a lot to learn, I'll admit it. I still got a lot to learn, I'll admit it.